So we lost funding because they had like a cyber attack, data breach of that, and then they lost data as a result of it. And there's no accountability on their part to pay us for uncollectibles because of what occurred to them.
That's Flagler County Commission Vice Chair Leanne Pennington talking about a $10 million hole in Flagler County's ambulance billing system. It was part of the discussion at this week's County Commission meeting. The uncollectible debt stems from years of unpaid bills, some linked to a data breach by the county's outside billing contractor. Commissioners expressed frustration that the county is left holding the bag while patients and vendors face little accountability. Commissioner Pam Richardson.
I already spoke with council earlier and with the administration, and I understand that they didn't pursue it so much as quickly as they could have in the past, and I would like to make some kind of motion to not allow this to happen again. We need to have some kind of process in which we can go ahead and attempt for whether we hire an outside collection agency or whatever we need to do. This is absurd to me.
Commissioner Kim Carney.
When I go to my doctor in January, he collects $140 from me because that's my deductible. Because Medicare is just going to say, you got to pay your deductible. So there is some deductible money in there somewhere that somebody didn't pay. So I get no problem moving forward, but I would just hope that there's a stronger policy and that this stuff should be written off at the end of the year. It should not be sitting out there.
While the board approved writing off the bad debt, commissioners agreed to seek new safeguards, including possible policy changes or third-party recovery services. Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Friday, September 19th. The fourth and final suspect in a string of West Side vehicle burglaries is now in custody. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
The fourth and final suspect of the West Side auto burglaries has been arrested. This juvenile also lived in Live Oak, Florida in Suwannee County, and deputies identified him as the fourth suspect. Once the order was signed by the judge, we notified the Suwannee County Sheriff's Office, who arrested the juvenile. We have now solved and arrested the four burglars that thought they could come to a rural part of Flagler County after driving 2 to 3 hours and commit burglaries.
The 16-year-old faces multiple felony charges, including 5 counts of grand theft of a firearm. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota in St. Augustine, conveniently located right off I-95 at exit 311.
We are asking from the city of Palm Coast transparency, accountability, following the law, and honesty. And I don't think that's too much to ask.
Anna Maria Long of the Flagler Home Builders Association explains why the group is suing the city of Palm Coast.
In June, the city council voted to raise development impact fees for fire, parks, and roads. Well, that didn't sit well with the HBA. Last month, it sent a notice to the city. They're suing. During Free for All Friday here on WNZF, Long gave David Ayers an update.
We stand at the same place that we were in terms of our belief that the impact fee ordinances are in violation of 2 sections of SB 180, which are sections 18 and 28.
And she refers to a state law that sets the rules as for how municipalities can charge impact fees on new development. For example, local governments are limited in how much they can increase impact fees at once, generally capped at a 50% increase that's phased in over a 4-year period.
The Florida Impact Fee Act, that's been around, and the impact fees are in great violation of that.
She believes the impact fee increase was based on a flawed report.
I don't place the blame exclusively on city council. The impact fee consultants did a terrible job. They misled the city council and they gave them poor advice. They did literally bad middle school math in one of the fee studies that I caught, and I was like, my 5th grader could do this, and you did not. So it's just all around incorrect.
She's not, however, opposed to any increase in impact fees.
Go to the max 50%. We're totally fine with that. It's the legal max.
When asked if the city of Palm Coast has responded yet to the threat of a lawsuit, Long declined to comment. In the WNZF newsroom, I'm Liz Ryan.
Weekend time in Flagler County means family fun time. Stacy is with Fun for Augie Kids.
Roll in for a cause at Palm Coast Lane's 5th annual bowling fundraiser, supporting the Matanzas and Flagler Palm Coast bowling teams. Enjoy a fun 9-pin no-tap event, raffles, and community spirit, all for the Pirates and Bulldogs. Cruisin' for Paws rolls into Central Park with cool cars, tasty treats, kid-friendly fun, and a heart for rescue animals. Every entry and donation helps support emergency care for pets in need across Flagler County. Lace up for the 7th annual Flagler Warrior 5K Fun Run and Walk, supporting local children battling cancer through Live Like Cameron. Wear gold or superhero gear, enjoy breakfast and prizes, and help bring hope to families in need. For more on these events and others, please visit us on our website at fun4augiekids.com. Have a great weekend.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Licio with your WNZF local sports update.
Matanzas Volleyball continued their strong start, defeating the alma mater St. Augustine on Tuesday. They are 5-3 on the season. Coach Don Moses retired, and 4 key players moved on from last year, but Coach Julie Menendez says the team has gelled quickly.
Really, it's just trust. A lot of them played on the same club team together, so they've known each other outside of school. So honestly, they're just a very unselfish team, and they just really want to win, so they do everything they can to play together.
She adds that no one leader has emerged.
That's why we are so successful, is because it's not always one leader. It's multiple leaders on the court. Like, my setters take charge when they're out there. My defense is playing hard. My hitters are doing it. My blockers. It really isn't a one leader kind of team. They really do, each one of them do their job on the court.
Tune in Monday for a preview of the volleyball crosstown showdown between the Pirates and Bulldogs next week. Football returns to the airwaves tonight with the WNZF Game of the Week. The Matanzas Pirates try to extend their winning streak to 4 when the Seabreeze Sandcrabs come to the ship. The Pirates have scored 40 points in 2 of their last 3 games. Cole Walker set a single-game passing record 2 weeks ago, and Wiley Connor has moved into 9th place in rushing in school history as the Pirates continue to climb. Rich Carroll and I will have the call for you at 7 p.m. Tomorrow at 11:30, tune in for a special post-game edition of the Rich and Mike Sports Show. We'll break down tonight's game, plus hear from players and coaches. Both can be heard here and on the Flagler Radio app. FPC has the week off. They'll be back on WNZF against University next week to start district play. If you need more football this weekend, come back here to your Flagler County Jaguar station when Jacksonville plays the San Francisco 49ers at 4 p.m. Sunday. Sophia Stivic was the medalist with a 6-under par 30 in the Bulldogs' win over Menendez Tuesday in St. Augustine. WNZF is your home for local sports, with updates Mondays and Fridays. From the sports desk, I'm Mike Licio.